Yes, guys, we got Jasmina of the Sinners podcast. Unfortunately, guys, she shared it with the world. She's no longer going to be at the table on Sinners podcast. They're parting ways. And I don't think this is through any bad blood or any bad energy. I just think, sometimes people need to take their own journey. And I will say that Sinners podcast, they are going to miss Jasmina because she brings a lot to the podcast. You know what I mean? The questions that she asks, the way she interacts with the guests, she's good at what she does. Do you know what I mean? And big shout out to Jasmina as well, because I went in my DMs today and she actually messaged me, bro. And it was just a random message just basically saying, yo, keep doing what you're doing. Your consistency is mad and your work ethic is crazy. Now, that coming from the average person is, you get me? But when it comes from someone who's in that game themselves and they actually know what hard work is, it means a lot and it means a lot more. Do you know what I mean? So shout out to Jasmina, bro. She didn't have to do that. I respect that so much. It means a lot to me. Do you know what I mean? It's always nice to get recognized for your work, man. And to be fair, quite a lot of people have been endorsing me and, showing me love, bro. So I ain't got a bad word to say about a lot of people, man. But guys, make sure you go and subscribe to the Jazzmin show on YouTube. Bro, I'm telling you, I'm going to react to an interview that she done with little Torment. It's 2 months old. But I've just locked into this channel because she just made me aware of it today. So you already know we're going to support that, man. 100% we're going to support that. But guys, we're going to react to this anyway, man. She interviewed little Torment. They was talking about prison and, how's he handling life. Now he's got, now he's blown up in the music game. And I think this is just around the time when Henny Music 4 just came out, I think. Yeah, Henny Music 4. But if I'm not mistaken, Lil Torment, I think, went jail just after that or in the process of that coming out. If I'm right, don't take that for gospel because I could be wrong. But yeah, man, we're going to get into this, man. But shout out Jasmina. Like I said, go subscribe to the channel. Also, hit that like button on my channel. Hit that subscribe button on my channel. And you get me? Let's get into this, man. Let's go.
I understand what's going on there. Like, you see what I'm saying? Like, yeah. So, yeah, it's not the place. I'm really right. It's not the place for it. You go into survival mode in there. Like,
yeah. Do you feel like you have to go into survival mode, though? You, especially. Because you're like, you walk, anywhere you go, you're a celebrity, so...
So I'm always in survival mode. Anyway. That's what I'm trying to say.
Okay.
Well, been outside all them years, causing trouble in the streets and whatnot. Now, on top of that, celebrity. Put that together and put someone in prison.
Yeah.
With just a bunch of criminals. Of course, it's gonna be a shit show.
That's a good point, yeah, because you see, like, one thing we're never going to do on this channel, we're never going to glorify the roads and the street thing and criminality. That's not what we're about around here. I'm someone who's made that, who's making that transition. Do you know what I'm saying? I'm not involved in any of that stuff no more, but I only left it, like, do you get me? It's not far behind me. Do you get me? So I'm still very well versed when it comes to street activity. Now, that must be something that really boggles the mind, because bearing in mind, when you're on the roads and you're committing crime, you're doing dirt. You're out there robbing people, stealing. You might be involved in knives, guns, taking lives. All that happens, you know what I'm saying? Now, you ascertain a level of fame after all of that. Does that mean now, because you're famous, that all of that dirt and all of that treacherous stuff you done goes away? It don't go away. If anything, it makes you a bigger target, because now there's more of a reward for people taking you down. Do you get what I'm saying? Whether that be monetary gain or the fact that you're such a big prize, just the stripe that man will earn by taking you out of the game will be enough for someone to just take set on you. Do you know what I'm saying? Mix that together now with going to jail. It's a big recipe for disaster. Cause you might end up in a situation now where you might end up in a situation where your life's on the line. You might end up having to take a life, or someone might want to try and take yours. All because of what you done before you got famous. Try and know it don't go away. And this is a message that I really want the youth to take heed of, because all of this stuff you're out there doing now is never ever going to leave you. Trust me, yeah, I can speak from experience, because I'm still going through things right now till this very second from things that I've done when I was still living that life, you get me? Like I said, things don't leave you alone. A man that you violated 5 years ago ain't gonna see you 5 years later and think, 5 years has passed, what he done's all right now. No, they're still gonna set on you. Some people might even wait for you. Do you get what I'm saying, bro? So don't think just because you've come out of a certain life that everything you've done in that life is forgotten about. And then you could even put it on the flip side. Even the system won't let you change. The system are going to do something to remind you that, mate, you are that person. You're never ever going to be allowed to be that person. Do you get what I'm saying? They'll never let you fully change your ways. They'll never let you detach yourself from the bad stuff you've done. Do you know what I'm saying? They'll always try and keep you pinned in it. Hence the reason why they got the recall system. People are in and out of jail like it's a revolving door. Do you get me? There's no solution. Just more fuel to the fire. Do you know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, let's keep going.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Of course it's going to be a shit show.
I thought it would have been plain sailing.
Don't get me wrong, if you end up in the right place, it is. You know what I'm trying to say? But you don't always get to choose where you end up. You get what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
So,
does it depend on where you, I guess...
It can do, but right now we're in a weird place. The prison systems are fucked, so...
They're fucked and they're full.
Yeah.
Why do they need you there? They don't need you there.
Whichever governor gets me is going to be like, why are you not doing this to my jail?
Yeah. Like, we don't need no more.
I couldn't have described the prison system better myself, bro. Fucked and full. Standardly, bro, they're fucked and they're full to the brim. Trust me. But yeah, man, jail right now is a dark place, man. Like, bro, the last place any human on earth wants to be is jail, bro. Like, the jail system is so corrupted and so broken that anyone going in there is going to come out a worse person, bro. Like, I bank all my money on it. Anyone going to jail, you could send the greenest guy into jail. Trust me, he's coming out of that jailhouse corrupted as hell. Facts of life, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Even if you don't want to, he's coming out of that jailhouse corrupted. But it's interesting to hear Torment speak because I like hearing different people's versions and different people's journeys in prison. Do you know what I'm saying? Obviously, by the sounds of it, he was a problem in jail. So it's like, do you believe that you can live the road life and do the rap life at the same time? Would you not go as far to say as maybe he's his own worst enemy? Do you know what I'm saying? By putting himself in situations that could lead to him going to jail over putting his career first, because he's obviously not putting his career first if he's still going to prison. Do you get what I'm saying? So would I be wrong in saying that maybe he can at times maybe be his own worst enemy? Do you know what I mean? And I'm only saying that by the way he just said about, if any governor sees me, they're going to be like, not again. Do you know what I mean? So obviously it's a problem. Do you know what I mean? Like, I say that to say this. I think there comes a time that if you reach certain heights of fame or certain heights of success, you have to drop certain things out. Do you get what I'm saying? I.e., definitely the road thing. And definitely that attitude of, that ignorant attitude, that ignorant street attitude. You know what I mean? Them things there, you have to check them at the door, bro. Because coming into the corporate world and, it don't mix. It just don't mix. And then you got a lot of attention on you. So you've only got to make one wrong move and you're straight back in the jailhouse. You know what I'm saying? So I think when it comes to like that, rappers have to be really more careful about how they operate when they reach that level and really think about dropping the whole other side of it out, meaning the streets, because they don't mix. Do you know what I mean? Just my little take on it. Get in the comments and let me know, do you agree? Do you know what I'm saying? Do you think that maybe Little Torment can be his own worst enemy? And do you think that a rapper can do the street life and the rap game at the same time? I personally don't. I think you can't do both, innit? It's one or the other. But let's keep going, man.
Especially not of this profile. This is madness. But
So what's going to happen in 10 months afterwards? When that time will
who knows? I know I'm going to have to get my mind right because last time when I came home, I thought I was okay. I wasn't okay. Mentally, emotionally, I wasn't really there.
What was wrong?
I mean, I had my own insecurities. I had my own adjusting to do.
Again, another interesting point that little Torment just made, yeah. You see that transition from coming out of jail, especially if you've done quite a long sentence like I did, that's not just a problem for the person themselves. It's an all-round problem, you know, because if you're coming out to a family home like me, obviously I got my wife and my kids, so I came home to that. They've also got to adjust, you know, because being in jail, you have to adjust your whole being. You've got to adjust every bit about you. Do you know what I'm saying? The way you function, the way you move, the way you talk, the way you act. Do you know what I'm saying? The way you walk on the landing, like all of that. You're paying attention to it, and everyone else is. So it creates a defense mechanism, a barrier, which then can create anger. Do you know what I'm saying? It can create aggressiveness. Like personally, I suffered when I came home. I was very aggressive to my own family. Like the simplest questions they'd ask me, and I'm being aggressive about it because in prison, that's how you've had to build your character. Do you know what I mean? So you've now got to come out and try and shed that layer that you've built, which is very hard, man, because you've been like that for so long, and you've infiltrated that character so bad that it's become you. Do you know what I mean? And some people never recover, bruv. Some people turn crazy. And I mean, it's a positive thing at least to see that he's been through it and he knows how to deal with that. So I'm sure that if he has to go in, he'll be all right when he comes out. He'll make that transition back. But it's just some people don't. Do you know what I mean? And it's bad that they haven't got enough aftercare. You know, we're just thrown to the wayside when we get out of jail. And then it's, unlicensed. They set you up to fail, so they know you're going to go back to jail. Do you get what I'm saying? It's like I said at the start of the video, man. The system is an evil thing. The system's an evil thing. Do you know what I mean? But let's keep going, man.
Do you know what I mean? Like, look, you gotta understand. Just like going to war, like I said, you're in survival mode. So someone that goes to war, when they come home, they've been at war. They're on edge for years on end. Yeah. So they can't just switch that off.
What's that, like trauma in a way?
I wouldn't call it trauma. I'd just say I'm at war. I'm in this state of mind for so long. How am I just gonna switch it off? Yeah. So when I come home, I'm still a bit snappy. Yeah. I'm still a bit like, remember I was saying, wait, what are you trying to say, bro? Yeah. What do you mean rap? I've still got that energy, yeah. So I might be speaking to my girl in that type of way. Like when she's checking me about something, I might take it wrong and chip out. Yeah, do you know what I'm trying to say? I might, my mom, or do you know what I mean? Like anybody, I haven't snapped out of it yet. Do you know what I'm trying to say? So when you ask me what does in 10 months look like, I'm preparing to get out of that mode as quick as possible. Because it's not nice, it hurts people, pushes people away, hurts me. Yeah. Do you know what I mean?
You know what, yeah? Big shout out to little Torment, bro, for putting it all on the line, bro, because, and big up Jazzmin as well for the interview, bro. It was a cold one still. But the way he's came out and been so honest about that is humbling, bro, because exactly that man went through the same thing. And you don't ever want people to think that you've been shouting at your family or your loved ones or your mum or your girl. But it's also important that people know and that people also understand that it's not coming from a place of wanting to do it. Do you know what I mean? It's coming from a place of trauma. It's coming from a place of hurt and a place of pain that we don't want there ourselves. And trust me, when we do react like that to things, we cry in our own heart because we don't want to be like that. Hence the reason why you just heard little Torment say it hurts him. And I'll tell you now, I don't even need him to elaborate on that. I'm going to elaborate for him to you guys. What hurts him is the fact that he's shouting at people that he loves. That's where our hurt comes from. Because our trauma now is getting poured out onto the people that we cherish. Do you know what I mean? And we don't ever want to hurt them people. You know, so big up to him for coming out with that, bro. And I think it's important, man. These things, like, you got to remember, you know, there's people out there going through things like this every day. People that are innocent and shouldn't be going through it too, i.e. the loved ones of the person who's been to prison. Because they don't deserve all of that. But they don't get no help before that person comes home to warn them of what to expect or what could happen when that person comes back out. I.e., you see tragedies, bro. Man comes out of jail and ends up unaliving his partner or unaliving a family member. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, all of these things could be avoided if we just had the understanding and the help to deal with it. Do you know what I mean? But definitely big up to Lil Torment. Big up to Jazzmina. Guys, make sure you go and watch the Jazzmin show, bro. It is going to be lit. Like I said, this is an interview from 2 months old. I basically found out about the channel today. She promoted it on her Instagram today. So I flew straight over there. And obviously, you know I'm going to show support, man. Because like I said, bro, Jazzmin has showed me support. So I respect that, bro, so much. You don't understand. But guys, get in the comments and let me know what you think about this, man. Let me know what your take is on the prison system in a whole. Let me know how you think Little Torment is going to deal with this situation. You know, just let me know where your thoughts lie. But guys, man, like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel. You already know, we're trying to get them subs up. But, you know, slowly but surely we're going to get there, guys, man. I appreciate all of you, man. And big up everyone in the comments as well. I appreciate all of you guys as well getting lit in the comments. I love that. Even the controversial ones, even the ones that diss me, I like it because it just helps me in the algorithm. You get what I'm saying? But yeah, man, you already know, bro. Spill TV, lock in or get locked out. Don't sleep on me.